fuck it. Okay. Okay, sorry. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Sorry, I blanked out there for a second. Okay, so I was trying to decide. But yeah, I'm gonna stick with the order I said before. I'm going to go and do the... sorry, this was the only place I could think of for another pair of underwear. Actually, I can actually get some more golden spatulas from SpongeBob. Yeah, thanks, Patrick, for your help, though. Either way. Okay, so up next, I'm thinking of doing the Dream World. Because, I don't know, I enjoyed a couple of those levels, so might as well do it, because, hey, I want to de-stress a little bit. So, let's go to that. And I'm not saying that the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard isn't fun, it's just, I prefer the Dream World and doing it first. But first... Okay, good. At least we've got that unlocked. Okay, now let's actually get to the Dream World. And I say Dream World because, yeah, it is. It may say SpongeBob's dream, but really we're going into other people's dreams too, so... Regardless, we're going into the Dream World of sorts. Take a long yawn, little buddy. Close your eyes, go to sleep, and
with sleep comes dreams. What mischief can be found in this subaquatic somnambulant realm?
Yep, so basically, each of those...
Bubbles.
Yeah.
I'm surrounded by dream bubbles. I wonder what that means.
Yeah, I think Gary will explain, but this has also happened in an episode where SpongeBob went to sleep and was able to enter other people's dreams. Same concept here, except there's a few less of them, technically, I think. In the episode that SpongeBob did this, he was able to go into Squidward's dream, Gary's dream, Patrick's dream, Sandy's dream, I think, actually, wait, was he able to go into... Yeah, I think, actually, yeah, he did go into Sandy's dream. Sandy's dream, oh yeah, Mr. Krabs' theme, Plankton's dream, so... And I think actually Pearl's dream. A few of those were just brief snippets, though. But yeah, so that's 7 dream worlds. This one only has Squidward, Patrick, Sandy, and Mr. Krabs. And a little bit of SpongeBob, technically, but that's a different story. I mean, this whole place is technically SpongeBob's dream. But anyway, so yeah, that's technically 5 worlds, or just 4. Less than, the actual dreams, sequence thing, but that's different. Or the dream worlds that SpongeBob went to in that episode, but still. Anyway, let's let Gary explain more, I guess.
What are you doing here?
There is a missed opportunity as a joke that they could have done where they could have let Gary speak, because he actually could speak in his dream world. He could speak eloquently. So, that was kind of a missed opportunity to allow him to speak there. Speak here.
Ow.
See?
Oh, so I'm dreaming. Well, then first thing I'm gonna do is dream myself up a mustache. Ow! Thanks, Gary. It does make me
it looks weird when it's not connected to his face directly. It's even bouncing in the opposite direction as him.
More tasks? Well, I could use more golden spatulas, but where should I start?
So wait, if you dream something up in the dream world, it becomes metaphysically real in the real world? I mean, I know Freddy Krueger can kill people, but that's a different thing entirely.
Dream bubble has a golden spatula in it? I'm ready! Yes, Gary, I'll be careful.
Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, this whole place is technically SpongeBob's dream world, purely because it's oh, you can actually interact with some stuff here and there. But you don't really get a SpongeBob dream world of sorts, so be careful with that. So keep that in mind, I guess. Okay, hold up. Okay, who? Oh god. Okay then. I have no idea what to call that guy or what his, actual name is. But the deal with him that you have to keep an eye out for is that he can and he will cause you to be slippery. And yeah, that's his gimmick, by the way. If you get caught in one of his attacks, in his attacks that make him do that whole thing, like, oh, to make you slippery, he will immediately, those dirty bubble things, or I just call him the oil bubbler. I call him the oil bubbler because it's kind of easy to remember. But anyway, basically, if you get caught in his attack of, the oil bubble attack, he will cause you to become, well, slippery. So be careful. If you get attacked by him, you'll be slippery and unable to control yourself, mainly. So be very, very careful. Oh boy. Also, just to say, he only takes like a few hits, but remember, he has a bubble shield to protect him, which can go back up if you're not careful. So be very, very wary anytime you fight against him. Okay, by the way to get to most of these levels is kind of linear by themselves, so you don't really need to do much in order to get to them. Like, oh yeah. Okay, hold up. Oh, straight into the abyss. Ooh. Okay, I'm so nervous touching this. I'm so nervous going over pits with these things on. Ugh. Okay, move out of the way. Okay, good. So yeah, really it's kind of easy just to be able to get to each one after another. And it's kind of linear. It's like, oh, you want to go to this place? All you have to do is do this, do that, and get to the next one, and the next one, and the next one. And you'll be able to get to the next one after that one. So be very careful. So, you don't have to worry about having to go certain places. You'll just go to them automatically. This place is kind of linear in that sense, but you know what? Since you're going to other smaller worlds, it's not that bad. Okay, now we're going into Sandy's Dream first, which is a big slide level. But you don't play as SpongeBob. Oh, no.
Wow, your dream is massive.
Yeah, you're playing as Sandy for this level. I think you can switch to SpongeBob, but, you're playing as her mainly.
Everything in Texas is big, even dreams.
Then you're just the right person to reach the spatula on top of that golden acorn.
Is it a golden acorn or is it something else? Feels like something else.
My dream, my rules. I'll get that spatula faster than a Texas jackrabbit crossing a 4-lane highway.
Ooh, boy. That sounds dangerous. Alright, so yeah, you can switch back to SpongeBob, hit that paddle in order to get to the other side if you want. Well, I tried to get that purple thing, but you win some, you lose some. Okay, so I think only Sandy can access the slide overall. You can't, play the slide as SpongeBob, unfortunately. Okay, I kind of want to see what this is. Okay, so we have Texas Ranger badges, manure trucks for some reason, cow skulls. I think those are cows themselves as clouds. We've got some flowers here and there, acorns. Oh, look, we got the we got a rocket over there. We've also got these weird buildings, which I think I know what they are. I think they're the Alamo, I'm assuming. I think. It's like, I think Alamo is related to Texas, I believe. So it's like, that kind of makes sense. But at the same time, why does Sandy care about the Alamo? It's like, yeah, remember the Alamo, but it's like, that's kind of a slight joke of sorts for historian, at least for this historian class I was in. It's like, yeah, a lot of people say remember the Alamo, but it kind of become a joke in and of itself as a statement at this point. It's like, wow, that seems kind of hurtful. It's like, well, it's true. It's kind of weird to think about that. It's like, oh yeah, the Alamo. And I know what happened at the Alamo. Trust me, I know. You don't need to tell me. That's kind of weird. It's also weird to see it here.
That's what I need, a creature with a backbone.
Okay, fine. I'll pay the price for this.
Challenges in their own dreams.
Squirrel, we're tough like that.
I mean, she is pretty tough.
Oh, you'll need to be real tough to make this series of swings.
Like, I think this building is supposed to be the Alamo. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just a building like, you know, something like these types of building forts in Texas,
I
maybe.
can do it in my sleep.
You are asleep.
As I said, in my sleep.
I
Well, there's a
mean...
golden spatula out there for you if you make it far enough.
I mean, yeah, that makes sense. By the way, is everyone dreaming and entering Sandy's dream at this moment, or is this just a figment of her imagination? Because she's gotten Plankton down pretty well.
Fast, it'll make your head spin faster than a horny toad on a merry-go-round.
I don't want to... I don't even want to know what that means.
Why can't I ever just dream normal dreams of world domination?
Okay, so technically Plankton is dreaming.
These swingers lead to something.
So yeah, I think these are supposed to be the Alamo. Either that or it's just, you know, a fort of sorts. Like a Texas fort of sorts. I do like how we're above Texas itself. And, I see that hat over there. I see that 10-gallon hat. Man. I will say, Sandy's always been fun as a character overall. Like, I don't know. Like, I've always liked her as a character. She's just fun. Oh, whoa, Jesus. I was able to swing pretty far with that one. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh. Oh, did I actually get that one robot? That was pretty easy. Okay, so, ooh, man, this was an interesting little combat challenge. So yeah, Sandy's whole dream world makes sense to me. It's like, oh, let's do a dream world based on sliding. Okay, that's action-packed for Sandy. Let's have a combat stage in it. Okay, that makes sense. The Alamo isn't the only thing that I'm a little bit questionable about. Like, I don't think Sandy actually mentions the Alamo in the, like, original, like, series. Like, season 4 through 1? At least I don't think so. She mentions a lot about Texas, like, you know, I wish I was back in Texas. The wide open sky. Like, man, if anyone knows that song, you know what I'm talking about. And sorry for not singing it. I forgot a good amount of the words. So, I gotta rewatch it, honestly, just to see the words again. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to get to a specific place because there's more to this area besides trying to get the thing. You know the thing. Yeah, you know that thing. You know that thing. The thing. No, there's actually something else to get. But first I gotta figure out where to go. I think it's up here, maybe? Well, at least I got this sock. Nice sock. Okay, but there's a way to get to it. First, I gotta get to it first. And I think I'm going the right way? I'm assuming? You would think that would be a place to go, but not really. Hey look, oh god. Cows throwing pies? Get it? You get it? They're cow pies. Okay. Okay, I'll stop. Because they already make that noise. They already make that joke and make that noise too. Okay, real quick. Let me deal with this butterball. Okay, good. Thankfully, Sandy's super attack, you know, the lasso attack, can cut through that guy's bubble overall and attack him. Although, oddly enough, oh yeah, that is something else I gotta mention. If you are attacked by that guy and he makes you slippery, better watch out, because it not only makes you slippery, it also, makes you unable to attack for a few seconds, for as long as you're, covered in that stuff. So be very, very careful, otherwise you might be attacked and you might try to retaliate, but then you're like, wait, why can't I attack? And get hurt again, so be careful.